Everyone, I'm Shano with Innovative Boxing. This is the day after the Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fight, and I can't believe what we witnessed last night. Terrence Crawford absolutely dominated Errol Spence, and I'm even questioning Errol Spence's ability to be successful in a rematch, or even if he should continue to box. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I was not a Terrence Crawford believer until last night. The way Spence got beat, I don't even see a second fight being competitive or Errol Spence even having some kind of success. You can't even compare this fight to a Hagler or Sugar Ray because it was so one-sided and uncompetitive. I don't know, y'all. When Errol Spence got into that ring last night, something about Spence did not look like himself. He didn't seem to have the confidence. I don't know what it was, but when you look at Terrence Crawford's ring walk, comparing that to Errol Spence, Terrence, when he entered the ring and the camera was on him, he was so much more confident. I mean, he was just, his demeanor, his aura, his energy. You know, I'm not making any excuses for Spence. I don't even, honestly, even the whole thing about him having these accidents and these injuries, I always thought those were excuses just by the mere fact of how he bounced back and fought Danny Garcia, how he fought Sean Porter. He's, to me, still looked like a high caliber fighter. So I didn't even bring those things into question when he was going to fight Terrence Bud Crawford. But for the mere fact that Crawford whooped on him, I'm wondering, man, did the accident really have a toll on him? Or is it just the fact that Crawford is that great? I mean, Crawford beat Spence easier than he beat Sean Porter, Kell Brook, or anybody else. It was such a dominant, and mind you, those are individuals who Spence dominated and snatched their belt from. I said to myself, somebody is probably working voodoo on the behalf of Terrence Crawford, why he is just dominating these fighters. Like some type of extraterrestrial, spiritual being is just working on Terrence Crawford's behalf for him to be able to dominate the way he does. You know, I'm even thinking, you know, I have some boxing experience. He snatched Errol Spence's soul from him. Y'all hear me? He took his soul from him last night. He whooped him like a bully would whoop the other bully. Or when you come home from school and your pops take off his belt and whoop you. That's the type of beat down he got. And I'm saying, I don't even know, like, the way he got, I don't know if Errol Spence can even bounce back and be the same. Like, what did we see last night? Did we see the end of Errol Spence? Did we see Spence who has just can't bring himself to another level due to the injuries? Should Errol Spence just call it quits and just go ahead and, you know, have an early retirement? It's just hard for me to picture Spence being successful moving forward. I don't know what it was, and I'm not trying to write Spence off. The only person, I'm going to end with this, that I think can give Crawford any type of problems is Jaron Ennis, or if he moves up to 154 and fights Charlo. Now, I think him and Charlo would be more of a Hagler-Sugar Ray fight, because people can say what they want. Charlo does have a chin. He does have power. He does move, and he's a little bit more athletic than Spence. He's not as flat-footed. I don't know if Terrence Crawford can knock him out. Anything is possible. I do see those two fighters giving Crawford the most trouble in their next fight. I would love to see him fight Keith Thurman, but because of the layoff that Keith Thurman has, I just don't see Keith Thurman winning that fight. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Thank you for listening and joining Shano's boxing channel. Take care.